Originally, he was supposed to give a speech in the Toastmasters District Conference, but he'll do that next time. This week's speech will be on the power of mentoring. In Toastmasters, mentorship is more than guidance. It is the art of unlocking greatness in others. He will name the 4 people who mentored him over the years and how it positively affected him. Please help me welcome our second speaker. He's Kofler, Daniel Kofler.
A mentor does not just light your path. They hand you the torch. Again, they hand you the torch. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, with that in mind, how many of you would like to be mentors? Good. How many of you would like to be a mentee, meaning being taught by a mentor? Good. So what mentoring is that it is a process of guiding, supporting, and inspiring someone to grow and develop. That's the definition. And in Toastmasters, they rely so much on people being mentors, but also people being mentees, because it allows them to grow within the organization. It allows them to have an opulence of intelligence, an opulence of knowledge, an opulence of know-how that can translate into their personal growth as well as future leadership opportunities. Now, in order to be a mentee, you have to have the ability to be curious. Also, the thirstiness to be coached. You have to have a thirst that has to be quenched. Be active in implementing what you've learned. It builds a strong foundation for a mentee-mentor relationship. I've been a Toastmaster since 2011, and in the realm of leadership, I had the opportunity to be coached by 4 different people. When I joined Toastmasters in 2011, Toast Las Olas, I remember Nicole Lewis. She was the president of the club. She's been gone from Toast Las Olas for the longest of time, but I wanted to be a leader, and she knew I wanted to be a leader. She pulled me aside and gave me some pointers on how to be a leader. Like, for example, smiling a lot, not displaying any anger or concern, but just going with the flow. Just taking things the way they are. If there's any issues, then just resolve it. Do the best you can. Have a smile on your face. And just assure people that things will be all right. Another leader that I had the opportunity to meet was, and some of you might be familiar with him, Terrence Conover. He was the one that pushed me to be area director. I was an area director from 2015 to 2016. He gave me pointers and tips. Like, for example, being smart. Terrence was very smart. He's no longer a Toastmaster, but I do remember the conversations I had with him, the tips he would give me, because at one point, he was an area governor. Now, at the time, it was known as governor, but then during the 2015-2016 Toastmaster year, they changed it to area director. Because a governor sounds like a government official. And then I met Michael Shane. Some of you may remember him, the late Michael Shane. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2018, and I dearly miss him. He was a Division B director. He was also a parliamentarian. And what a parliamentarian does is that they go through the Roberts rules of how to hold a meeting, how to keep order. He would chastise me whenever I make a mistake. But that's something I appreciate because we all make mistakes. And if we don't get chastised for mistakes, we don't learn from them. Now, do I sometimes make mistakes over and over and over again? Of course. We're all humans. But what Michael was trying to drill into me is to do the absolute best that you can, gain knowledge. Like I mentioned, a mountain can be built out of pebbles. Just pick up the pebble and build it into a mountain. And you get a mountain of knowledge. And then, Nick, I consider Nicholas Smith also my mentor when it comes to leadership. He's the one that also pushes me to be a leader as well. But I'm glad. He's always asking me when I would be area director again, to run for roles. And again, just like with Michael Shane, if I make a mistake, he'll let me know about that. Like, for example, at the district conference, I made the mistake of being impatient because I was waiting for the raffle, and I was screaming at everybody. But then Nick would say, as Division B director, I implore you.
I ordered you.
You ordered me not to do it anymore. Now that's a leader. And Nick will be a wonderful leader. He's going to teach everybody, not just me. He will mentor you whether you want to or not. You will all be his mentees. How about that? So it brings me back to where I was before. A mentor does not just light your path. They also hand you the torch. And there are many people that want to hand me the torch, and that way I can light the path for other people as well. I like to go back to do mentoring as well. Just let people know how Toastmasters work, how pathways work, and how leadership positions work. Because I can't do it all by myself. Nick can't do it all by himself. As amazing as we are, there's other people that need to be leaders as well to keep the Toastmasters organization going. It's been 100 years. We can make it another 100 years. Thank you so much, Mr. Toastmaster.